What's up everyone, Adam from FWCI. In today's video, I will be reviewing the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Psylocke. Now, if you're new to the channel, help me out by hitting the subscribe button. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. That's a measly little number. I can get there. I know I can. All I need is for you to hit the subscribe button, and I will do more Marvel Legends reviews in the future. So I picked this up in retail today. Every now and then, Australia seems to get stock way before everybody else, and when that happens, I'm on it. Last year, it was the Sabretooth 2-pack. Let's have a look at this figure here because I've got some thoughts about this, and they're not all as positive as I was hoping that they would be. So first of all, just looking at the paintwork on this, it looks absolutely beautiful. It's immaculate. For me, Marvel Legends have been doing really well with their paint application as of late, and this one is certainly no exception. I like their face scans that we get for the growly face and then the also growly face. All the blue strapping and everything is all applied really well. I wish maybe that the belt was a little bit more vibrant, but it's a very minor complaint. We've got this purple going through the hair as well. It just really adds a nice blend of blues and purples throughout this entire figure. So let's have a look at the articulation on this one. First of all, let's just get it out of the way. That's how much it does the splits. Double jointed pinless knees, double jointed pinless elbows. Butterfly joints go pretty far back. Let's have a look here. That's how far back the butterfly joint goes. So you get a decent amount of movement, but you know, that's as long as the hair isn't in the way, which we'll talk about in a sec. And this is the movement in the front direction as well. The ab crunch goes about like this. There you go. And like that. Also, there you go. Plenty of movement in the torso as well, and the head goes, you know, your typical head articulation. I will say that the hair on these figures is unnecessarily rigid and hard and unforgiving, and is impeding on the articulation. This head, you can't do shit because that hair ain't going anywhere, buddy. You can get head down like that, that's about it. And while I love this head scan here, it does sort of impede on the articulation. If you want to have the head turned and the arm back, you know, it kind of is getting in each other's way. I mean, it looks a bit okay like that actually, so maybe I'm telling a bit of a lie. But I did have some issues posing with this hair and these arms, just in terms of it dictating where the arms had to be. There is no hinge on the neck, which is a little bit disappointing, but I guess would also be pointless when you look at how the hair is looking on this figure. Visually, it looks great. Articulation is definitely next level, but the big heavy hair mold always does my head in. Speaking of which, let's look at the accessories, and let's start with this one here because this is the only one that I'm not a huge fan of. So this is the Psychic Powers effect piece that is supposed to go on her. I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to do it. Oh my god, I think I might have actually just got it right. Ah, okay, so those two little prongs there need to actually clip onto that piece of hair that's coming out, and that will make that go into the right spot. But I don't know, it's still not square. Maybe it needs to go on the inside? I don't know, but this thing is also incredibly thin and flimsy as well, and it could definitely break very easily, so I don't know if it broke in the box or what's going on with that. I do have the Psylocke from I think the X-Force Psylocke maybe, and her psychic face, let's get it going, that kind of clips on. You can get it a little bit straighter than that. So if you really like that effect piece, I'd recommend going back and getting the one that came with the in the 2-pack with whoever it was a while ago. She also comes with the sword holding hand, although no sword. She comes with one fisted hand. She comes with an open hand, and she comes with two of these hands as well, which I know that these are like for psychic effect, but it does have the gun hinge on there. So here's where the controversy begins because, she also has, before we move on, she also has this psychic blade right here, which is an upgrade from the old one. That's the two of them. I like the new one more. So she's come with this piece here. Now, I just want to preface this by saying I'm not a professional action figure guy. When I get an action figure and I can't figure something out, I usually go to channels like Kyle Peterson or Shartimus Prime and say, all right, hang on, what do I do with this effect piece right here? And this is a really unique effect piece. I've never seen it before. It's definitely new for Psylocke. And it looks like it's kind of two pieces put together. It's got like a little bit of a gap in there. There's a bunch of holes. Like there's a bit of room there where it looks like her hand should go, like this hand here, like, but it ends up looking a little bit too sexual, but it doesn't stick in there properly, so I don't know what the fuck to do. So I was having a fart around with it, and then I tried, and I don't know if this is how it's supposed to be, so if this is wrong, don't at me, just give me a subscribe. But I realized that there's like a little gap you can see right there that will clip around the hand, and if you take the hand off, it just kind of pops in, and I think that's how it's supposed to be, because it certainly looks pretty good. And if you try and put it in that same spot, that plastic is actually impeding over where the hole is, so you can't really have a hand even in there because the piece doesn't sit in properly. On the back of the box, it looks like it's supposed to be done in a bit of a different way, so I don't know if there are multiple ways that you can use these, but all I know is when I do it this way, it really seems to just pop on and just snap on and then sit in a very sort of comfortable way. So if you, like I say, if you've come here looking for, you know, the skinny on how to do these effect pieces here, that's the best I got for you. I'm not sure what else I can sort of offer. I'm pretty happy with it looking like that, but let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Tell me if I've got it wrong, because it's a very unique piece, and I like it. I think it looks great.
Tarantino test.
This is the Tarantino test. This is the part of the video where I talk about the feet of the action figure, because I love posing figures and I think the feet are really important. If you got bad feet, then you're going to have a hard time doing really fun poses. You can get a pretty stable stance for Psylocke with most poses with this. I think the articulation, they've done a really good job balancing this figure, and they've done a good job of finding a good medium between these joints being far too loose and them being way too tight. I didn't have to heat this up or anything, so I'm very happy with how this turned out. But does Quentin Tarantino agree? Yes. And that's why we call it the Tarantino test. But since this is the Gamerverse and it's Marvel vs. Capcom, let's have a look at Psylocke up against... Oh, get out of there, head. Let's have a look at Psylocke up against some of the other Marvel vs. Capcom characters. We've got Psylocke and a Cyclops. Cyclops, you're not even blasting in the right direction. What are you, blind? Psylocke versus Marrow, one of my favorite Marvel Legends figures from the past year. Psylocke versus Spiral. That's another amazing Marvel Legend that's come out lately. They've been doing the female characters so much justice over the last couple of years. Here she is against the Jada Toys Street Fighter Ultimate blah 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 something or other wave Ken. No, he's not in the game, but here she is fighting Japanese Spider-Man. Let's not forget Cable, who appears to also have his father's aim. What's going on there, Cable? What are you, blind? Psylocke and the 97 X-Men Wolverine. Psylocke versus EO Sky. This is the X-Men Sentinel 2-pack with the little baby Sentinels. And just because I think it's a great figure, Marvel's Warbird, aka Carol Danvers, aka a long story. And of course, the big boy Thanos, which, by the way, here's your review of Thanos. Infinity snapping hand, pretty good. Other than that, he comes with one other hand. Very, very standard articulation. He is pinless, and that is the color scheme that you get for this version of Thanos. I didn't think I wanted a Thanos. I still don't think I want a Thanos. He'll probably go in a box somewhere, but Psylocke is the shit. Thanks for checking this video out, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this review of the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Psylocke figure. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on this one, and make sure you subscribe as well. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. That would be amazing, and then I will do more videos about action figures, Marvel Legends, WWE, Jada Toys, Street Fighter. Come on. Oh. he can't even stand up to the awesomeness that is Psylocke. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, be well, stay safe, look after your figs, ta-ta, and farewell.